Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Each morning, I enjoy my walk through the country road, enjoying the sunrise and feel a sense of connection to nature. This allows me to think about our modern-day food culture and how much we have actually deviated from nature. And through this YouTube channel, I would like to demonstrate the type of food that through home cooking is intended by nature and how important it is in the wellness of both the immediate and distant future. The goal of my fast cooking system is to help you to make home cooking that is practical, efficient, creative, and fun. And the word FAST is the acronym of the 4 attributes of this cooking system, which stand for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. Flavor chasing is the aspect of the cooking system that will help you to create the flavor that you love in your food. Flavor chasing is essential for the sustainability of home cooking. As the saying goes, you love flavor first before you love food. And the concept of flavor chasing is simple, is that you continue to improve the flavor of your food, mainly through trial and error. You will look for improvement every time when you cook a dish. And then time will come that the flavor you created will be unique to your preference and nobody else could make that for you. And when that happens, you know that you are your own very best cook and you will not want anybody else to cook for you. And this is when you're going to leave fast and processed food behind. And it is not only that you're going to enjoy everything that you make for yourself, you will know exactly what you put into your body, and this is the greatest investment that you can make in your future health. So from this standpoint, in order for you to keep on cooking, flavor chasing is a critical part of the fast cooking system. And so the question is that how do you go about doing flavor chasing? In this video, I'm going to show you a process, in this case of somebody who are not familiar with my fast cooking system. He is going to cook a fried rice. And by using this approach, through trial and error, he creates the flavor that he enjoys. Yesterday, my wife's sister Lori and her husband Jay, they came to the farm and we invited them to stay and have dinner with us. I invited them to cook the dinner with me, and together they cooked 5 dishes in about 40 minutes. Jay cooked the fried rice. In this video, I would like to demonstrate how he seasoned the dish to the way that he likes it. I set up the gas warmed camping stove on my kitchen counter, and I used the Crofton 14-inch carbon steel wok that I purchased from Aldi. And I have reviewed this wok, and you can take a look at this video about an excellent wok that costs only $15. I asked Jay to start out with 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and I asked him to use my spot seasoning method to season the wok, which is to hit the wok to a temperature when it just starts to smoke lightly, and then I asked him to turn down the heat and let the oil to smoke another 15 seconds. This is the time when it will season the wok to create a non-stick cooked surface. Jay then poured about 4 eggs into the wok. The egg has been lightly seasoned with some garlic pepper, as well as some of my basic seasoning mix. This is a very light flavoring strategy, but it makes the eggs more interesting. I asked Jay to use the wok spatula to push the egg from the outside to the middle, let the uncooked egg to fill the space. Next, I asked Jay to scramble the egg before he adds about 3 cups of cooked basmati rice to the wok. This basmati rice has been kept in the refrigerator for about 48 hours, so they are quite dry. Jay then used the hamburger meat masher to break up the rice It turned out to be a great tool for making fried rice. This is a much better tool than use the wok spatula to break up the fried rice because this would prevent the rice from spilling. To make this fried rice, Jay is going to use a frozen vegetable mix, also with some chopped zucchini. Normally when I make this fried rice, for convenience, I will only use the frozen vegetable mix. But since my wife just brought in some zucchini from the garden, I chopped them up, and that will make the rice have better flavor. So I designed this fried rice to be rich in natural flavor by including several different kinds of vegetables. So in the frozen vegetables, it contained carrot, peas, green beans, and corn. And with the added fresh zucchini, it will bring even more interesting natural flavor. Since the egg has already been flavored with garlic pepper as well as my basic seasoning mix, we already start out with a wonderful flavor for this fried rice. And now to enhance the flavor, I asked Jay to add some more of my basic seasoning mix. You can learn more about the different ingredients in this seasoning mix by take a look at this video. This basic seasoning mix is intended to enhance the natural flavor of the food ingredients. There are two main ingredients in this seasoning mix. The first one is mushroom seasoning. A mushroom seasoning is a natural mushroom extract. It does have a small amount of salt. And the purpose of the mushroom seasoning is to provide umami flavor. And the second component of my major seasoning mix is minced onion flakes. Both of these seasoning agents are great for enhancing the natural flavor of the food ingredients. By this time, the fried rice is almost done, and asked Jay to mix everything together well, and I gave him a spoon so he can do a taste test. At this point, he seemed to be quite happy with the flavor of the fried rice. And then he asked me, what else could you do? I told him that at this point, the sky is the limit. You can do almost anything you want. And I suggested to him perhaps he should try a little bit of oyster sauce. So I gave him the oyster sauce bottle, and I suggest to him maybe put in about 1 to 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. I suggest to him mix everything well, and then he can do a second taste test and find out how he like it after the addition of oyster sauce. After he mixed the oyster sauce well with the fried rice, he did a second taste test. He agreed with me that now the flavor of the fried rice is more complex. And the best way to describe them is that the fried rice is now tastes more savory. Oyster sauce originally extracted from oyster, which is rich in umami molecules. At this point, he seems to be quite happy with the flavor of the dish. So I suggest to him maybe we will try one more step to make the flavor a little bit on the sweet side. So I recommend him to put about 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce. Hoisin sauce is a slightly sweet sauce, and by adding hoisin sauce, it greatly enhances the complexity in flavor. Together they make the fried rice very flavorful because now the fried rice has very complex and interesting flavor. The end result is that when you eat a fried rice like this, you satiate it much faster. Another great seasoning agent that enhances the natural flavor of the food ingredients is garlic. Jay told me that he also loves garlic. He would like to have a significant garlic flavor in this fried rice. So at this point, I suggested to him to add 1 tablespoon of garlic to the fried rice. How you cook garlic can achieve very different results. When you add garlic at this stage of the cooking process, the food will have a very strong garlic flavor. However, if you add garlic in the beginning of the cooking process, such as add them directly to the oil to saute the garlic, it would enhance the aroma of the food. But by the end, the garlic flavor of the dish will not be noticeable. After mixing the garlic, Jade took another taste test, and he decided now this fried rice tastes exactly how he likes it. So what I have here is to demonstrate the basic principle of flavor chasing. So the basic idea actually is quite simple. It's by having some flavoring agents right at your fingertip. And by trial and error using the flavoring agent in different type of dishes, you gradually start to understand what the impact of the flavoring agent when you add to different dishes. And this will store away in your mind, and this become your foundation for changing flavor of a dish. So in time, as you become more accustomed to what your flavoring agents could do, you can using different combinations and using them in such a way that will achieve the best flavor that you will enjoy. So here you are. This is the essence of flavor chasing. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun, to make dishes with the flavor that you love and enjoy. If you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.